Yes, morning. Yes,
Like the English skill you talked about, so after doing the test, we just have to screenshot it, isn't it?
yes is better. Yes, you
Yeah,
have.
because I did mine and it came up with about 84%.
Okay, it's good. That's fine.
Okay.
Good. Okay, welcome everyone. Morning. We'll start. As you know me, my name Anjum Satar and my email address Anjum at University. Today lesson will go through LO3 Learning Outcome 3, which is be able to take effective notes from variety of source. So will first of all we recap what we learned during our previous lesson. Anybody knows what we learned during last two lessons, please? Recap. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
the LO1, we did our English keys and we talked about the SMART targets. We talked about our weakness, strengths, opportunity, threats, and we talked about academic skill, and we also talked about personal skill, professional, no, hard skill, soft skill, and we went further to talk about the primary and secondary sector, and you taught us about a template of the SMART, and what again? You talked about the what is it called? About the sensor thing, the ONS.
Excellent. So ONS, Office of National Statistics, we discussed.
Yeah.
Great. So that's all we discussed in our previous two lessons. These were the keywords, buzzwords, and all this we learned. Today is lesson three, and we'll go through our LO3, which is about note taking. Okay, so we'll go through note taking techniques. So welcome everyone. We'll start. Okay, so effective note taking. Note taking is very, very important. Couple of you maybe heard about or learn about stenotypists. Anybody heard about stenotypists? Who they are? Shorthand. Some people write in maybe in lines and they can understand the meanings as well. Yes. So but nowadays, of course, stenotypists we can record even, yes. So, but note taking techniques is becoming very, very important. If you in any profession, you have to take some notes. So, journal study skills are those transferable skills. What sort of skills? Journal study skills are transferable skills. This note taking technique skill is not only in one profession, it can be transferred to any profession. You need to use the study. Note taking technique is a important, is a journal study skill. It's allow you to focus thoughts, organize and review information. So last lesson as well we discuss about data. Then we have information from data, from our knowledge, and from knowledge we make decisions. Yes. So that's why it's very important you have information through note taking. Effective note taking is about taking silent information in a way that's reliable and accurate, and reference, and which allow the critical question. The contents help you to remember. How you can remember things? Do you know your learning style? Do you know your learning style? Anyone? Do you know how you learn better?
Yes, for me, by listening, by taking notes.
By listening. So,
Yeah.
okay, some are visual learner. Yes, visual. some can be auditory, and some can be kinesthetic. Some people like by doing, some by watching, yes, some by listening. So these, what I did, if you're not sure, please, it's good to be. You can do exercise which is learning style questionnaire. So what you need to do, you copy this link, yes. If you do before next lesson will be great. It takes you a few minutes. It's not big. So that's this. You can click it. You can start it, yes. It's a learning style questionnaire, yes. At the end, it shows you what sort of learning style you have. So because if you know your learning style, then it's mean you can do the same activity and you will learn quicker. Like if you like, watching movies for suppose, visual, yeah, and you think the character is always stay in your head, you can remember. So it's this, the learning style. Maybe your learning style is mixed, not only one learning style. You're not just visual. Maybe you're a kinesthetic. You're doing and listening both. That can be. So please do so. Yes, in your free time, that will help you. Huh? Okay. So this is the crucial is the note-taking technique. We can highlight things. It's always good to be kinesthetic learner, need to be physical, underlining, highlighting the notes. Yes, they like by doing. Okay, then next we looking what is the difference between making and taking notes. Yes, note taking is a possessive process. It's done at the lectures where the note making is more active. You making yourself note, yes. Note taking is an instant because that quick, you need to. So focus on the activities where collate all the information and make sense of it. Note taking is important process. It is very important process. So we'll go through different note taking techniques. Okay, so the outline, three effective note taking techniques. Outline. So outline is using either the Roman numerical or the bullet point, effective way to capture the relationship between ideas and the data. You will see here, this is called outline method. Okay, outline method. So you can divide into bullet points. Okay, then it's called mind mapping. Mind map for the lectures might be the way that you want to go. So this is the mind mapping. Yes, you make the mind map. You can make a little boxes and then underneath the key heading and line and then, yes. So this is the mind mapping. So mind maps, there are a lot of websites you can create your own mind map as well, which is quite good. Okay, then communal system. Last but not least, there are other methods as well. So where you can write the title, you can write the keywords, and then you can write even summary of it and the date. So all these methods being discussed here, and it's good to be. Each method have own advantages and disadvantages. So always look the advantages and disadvantages which one, and depends upon your learning style, pros and cons. What are the advantages of this and what are the disadvantages of this? And then mind mapping advantages is a visual, is appealing, is easy, yes. So you can look around the advantages and disadvantages of both. Is underneath you have these notes, huh? So you can read more in detail. Okay, always good to be. Mind mapping. Okay, study skills. What are is crucial? Last lesson we discussed about PDP as well. Do you know what is a PDP? Personal Development Plan.
That's not no.
So next year in 2021, first of all, you can set up your what you want to. You want to be ATHE level 3 qualification. Yes, you want to achieve what you want to do else. You want to improve English, you want to improve math, and you want to improve IT. Yes, maybe you can say you never learn about MS Project first of all. Yes, maybe you need to learn the software. In maths, maybe you never use you not use the percentage or algebra or whatever. In English, maybe not you're not good in report writing. Yes, you never write the reports, so it's good to be look around the things. So that help us to be carry on. Learning is not meant by you do the degree only is a learning. Learning can be go on the YouTube, just focus on one area and stick with it and do some activities. You can download books. There are plenty of resources. We are enriched of resources. Yes, and this is all about. If you don't have level 2 in English, maths, and IT, you can ask check from Roman as well. We are offering, other organization are offering too. Huh? Okay, so PDP is the personal development plan. SWOT, we learn about SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, SMART, objective, primary, and research. All this we learn. This is all about study skills. Okay, welcome. Okay, what are 5R? 5R note taking. 5R stand for record. So first thing is the record. During the lecture, write all the meaningful information legible. You can read it, yes? So record it. Reduce. After all the lecture, write the summary of the ideas and the facts. So always good to be end of activity. You write the key point. Clarify the meaning and relationship of ideas. Reinforce continuous thinking. Strengthen your memory retention. And prepare for exam in advance. Okay, that's reduce. What is recite? To study properly, you must recite all the information your own words without looking your notes. So it mean what are you wrote it, you rewrite it, without going back. Is always that will help you really you not forget then. Reflect, thinking about your own opinion. What you think, you can write your own opinion as well. Because you think, come on, the coronavirus is not as a mask is only the solution of the problem, yes? Maybe you have some ideas yourself, yes? You can write and raise the question and try to be answered creatively. Record original ideas, creative ideas, answering the question and review. Before reading and studying new material, 10 minutes quickly review your old notes. Maybe you learn in even 10 years ago. If you have notes, you can review it, yes? Skim over main ideas. Review enhance. Maybe you done some training and where you learn about all these things. So you can look around your notes and you can review it, yes? Okay, these are the 5R. Anybody any question? Record, reduce, recite, reflect, and review. Okay, so what we can do, note-taking technique, academic purposes. So first we'll go through quick, these are the videos. It's good to be watched. So first we'll go through the first one. And let's quickly we'll watch.
It makes your notes less effective.
So we'll go through.
In this video, we'll be talking about how to take Cornell notes. Now, Cornell notes are also referred to sometimes as a pen or a pencil works. A lot of people prefer pencil just because if you make a mistake, you can come back and redo it. But if you have a pen, that works as well. And then you will need 3 fingers. Once you have all these assembled, you can begin taking Cornell notes. Now, to take Cornell notes, you must first look at your sheet of paper and find the red line on the left side. You will take your 3 fingers and line them up with the red line on the left side of the paper, and then you will draw a line. And this gives you 2 columns. Now that we have our line drawn, you have a couple different sections. At the top, you have a big blank area. You have a smaller column on the left. You have a bigger column on the right. Each of these columns, or each of these areas, will serve a special purpose in your Cornell notes. At the top is where you'll put a title. Typically, this title is provided by the video that you'll be taking notes on. For example, this video was called How to Take Cornell Notes, or just Cornell Notes, which is what you then put on the top. I would make this big and distinctive, so that way when you're flipping through your notes, you can tell exactly what each section of notes is about, and it kind of pops out to you. And if you write it really tiny and small, it makes your notes less effective as you go along. Now let's focus on the left column of your paper. In here, you'll be putting a couple things. The first is headings. These will typically be the really big ideas, such as World War II or the Christopher Columbus. Things that are really, really big that we will subsequently be discussing. You can also put vocabulary words and any other keywords that really get pronounced with emphasis during a video. And there are also sometimes things we'll refer to as essential questions that you will be tasked with answering by the end of the video, such as why did the Europeans begin exploring? Or why did World War I settle on trench warfare? These are key essential questions that by the end of the video you should have an answer to, or you might even see on a paper assignment or some other type of assessment in my class. So it'd be good to write them down. Now, if you notice here, I've also chosen a couple colors, red for vocab, green for essential questions. I personally recommend, whenever possible, using different colors, so that way, as you're going back through your notes, you'll be able to easily identify, pick things out, little bullets, and that type.
You can write ideas, you can write,
either way, whichever method for you, you can copy down answers to the essential quote. Those kind of charts or graphs, put those not the meaning or idea, draw, and whenever we have a video of taken notes.
So this is all about the note-taking technique, one of, cardinal approach, and that's, we can use it to take the notes as well. Second is the visual note-taking technique. So maybe, hope so will work for you. So what you can do, if not work, we'll see how we can. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create a new link for you. So that's whoever set it, it's not properly. Okay, so that's the way we can look around these note-taking technique. And next we're looking now 3.1. We can look around the key points of information from the variety of source, active listening, and reading strategy. Active listening, how we can actively listen. So there are the 5 key active listening techniques you can help become more effective listener. Pay attention. So give speaker your undivided attention. Acknowledge the message. That's the crucial thing for active listening. Show that you are listening. Provide the feedback. And defer the judgment and response appropriate. So what we can do, if you write down the key points and take the notes, that will also help you to active listening. Non-verbal sign, alternative active listening, and there is a generic list of non-verbal sign of listening. The word people who listen are more likely to display at least some of these signs. Smile, eye contact, postures, mirroring. Yes, you mirror. So these are crucial things for active listening. Okay, any question? Anyone here? We all okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm okay.
Brilliant. So these are the points we need to keep in mind when we'll engage in listening. So active listening always is a crucial for any activity. So this is one of video for active listening. So active listening is a crucial, and in any meeting, anywhere we'll go, is always help us. So what are the points? Active listening, reflecting, always good to be. If you carry on reflecting, showing your own understanding, what's said, repeating the key points back and asking the question. If you presenting something, engage your audience. Yes, so is crucial, and they will be engaged. Emotional intelligence, social intelligence, informational listening, visualizing, body language, and patience is all crucial for active listening. Okay, then we can, what are the 3 A's for active listening? So effective listening is about self-awareness. You know your learning style, you know your interest. You must pay attention. Pay attention. You and only hearing the possessive listening are actively engaged. So we should be actively engaged. Effective listening required the concentration. Of course, if you can't concentrate, are we playing on the Facebook, but the lecture is being delivering, so that's not active listening. Active listening can be we can brought down into 3 points, which will on the next slide. So always good to be these, different points. Actively, techniques with skimming. When we'll go, shouldn't be, they not gave there 3 elements. Okay, so which, okay, so that's effective, and this is active reading. Yes, so 4 main point in reading: skimming, skim reading, the key points, just to go through whole. Scanning, you scan. Intensive and extensive. So these are 4 techniques we can use for reading. So what is a skimming? Skimming is something referred to not reading everything, but just skim it. Yes, may help you in order to know, and the text is about the most basic level. And maybe at least I know the heading, I know the title of the subject. At least I know what is the LO3 is all about. Yes. So you can read the speed of 700 words per minute through skimming. Yes, comprehension is of course very low. Understanding overall content is superficial. Yes, so through skimming. Then scanning is give the pictures of your visit, historical cities. For suppose you'll book in hand, and you would probably just scan the guidebook or the map. Scanning involves the getting your eyes to quick, yes, across the sentence and the piece of information. Interesting research has concluded. So maybe when you're reading the journal article, research paper, always look the abstract of and always look the conclusion of what concluded and what is abstract of the things. So that is the scan it, what is really is all about. Intensive reading, you need to be have aims clearly in mind when undertaking the intensive reading. And remember, this is going to be far more time consuming than the scanning and skimming. Of course, you're reading word by word, you're reading in order, you're looking, maybe you're using even dictionary to be understand the words and the meaning and the terminologies you're looking. So that is crucial for intensive reading, yes. And that's to be get the concept inside, what is the literature all inside, how many people said something. So that is the crucial things as well. Okay, extensive reading is involve the reading for the players. You explore something new even because of there is an element of enjoyment, like a stories, like a novel. Yes, so people very interesting. So maybe you can think about as a novel something, maybe you something like a biology, maybe the maths, even the maths, maybe it's not a difficult topic. Not all the topics are difficult, maybe it's a very basic maths, but maybe the word math itself is a fear. So people think, come on, I am not good in maths, and people don't try even as well. Yes, maybe you just spend few minutes and logically you correct it, and just divide it by this and that and percentage and the division and fraction. So we can, but just we have a mindset is for a thing, then it's things become harder for us. Of course, your liking, you have to create the interest in it. Yes, so that's also help us to be extensive reading. Decoding, of course, we can look around, decode all the information. Maybe you can set up your short words as well. Okay, then 3.2 is paraphrase and summarize the information. How we can summarize, paraphrase. In paraphrasing your own words to explain the writer viewpoint. A couple of you maybe heard about similarities. Anybody heard about what is meant by similarities?
Yes.
Some people say, I have
resemblance, the same.
Yes, Sam. So somebody maybe heard about the plagiarism, yes? And we have a software called Turn in It. So that's this software. If you copy something, like the guy came from a different part of the world and did assignment and submitting the same work again now, but the software can see this work already been used and which part of the world been used. Yes, so that's why we need to be everything you read it, you rewrite in your own words. Yes, paraphrase it, you add it the reference where you got it. Some people say it's my own work, but somewhere you get the ideas. Maybe through this lesson you got some ideas. Yes, and if you want to rewrite in your own word, you can say lesson 3, or through UK Versity or Moodle, you watch something, you read something. Yeah, you can reference in your assignments. You are at the level 3 now, but especially in level 4, it's become compulsory to reference. Yes, so we need to be careful, because onward your study. Paraphrasing meaning the form someone else's ideas in your own word. Paraphrase a source. You have rewrite the passage without changing the meaning. Yes, meaning won't change, but you're paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is an alternative quoting where you copy someone exact word. If your exact word you're writing in commas, which will go through Harvard reference style next one of lesson which I'll explain you. So that's is a crucial note taking. You can use the keywords, symbols, shorthands. Yes, active reading involve paraphrasing and summarizing. That's the crucial skill in academia. Okay, in order to do the task, pick up article or the news you interest and write it in your own words. Maybe you're watching something on telly, maybe you're watching something, or you watch a movie for suppose, and you can write it in your own words. Yes? Any question? And always good to do, please. Is that will help you to improve your skills. Okay. Today we are going to play one game, which is our Kahoot. So you can play with me. Yes. You like to play game? Okay. We'll go through. I'll explain you in a minute. Just 1 second. I'll log in. So I'm not being logged. Okay. So we'll play. So just 1 second. Is the pin number will be okay, guys. On your mobile or on your computer, if you type this, yes, Kahoot it. I'm sending you the link, yes, and then you enter this pin number. Your name will appear here. I text you. I send you the message in your chat as well. Yes. So type the word Kahoot it in the search on either whatever you're using. Yes, Kahoot it, and then enter the pin number 159167.
I don't think I can access it because I'm using my phone in class now.
I'm there now. Hello.
Hello, sorry about that. Let's please. If you can't, you can't. No problem. Huh? So anyone can? Yes, if you
Yes,
can.
I can.
Otherwise, no issues. Huh? Can you log in? No one really tried it. So
Okay, let's go.
yes, one person. Yes, is no problem. If you can't, you can't. Huh? So like you would see there in the other window, you copy this. Yes, which is I already send you in message. You can type it, Kahoot it, and enter the pin number. We have a one player already there. We have 6. Let's try few people. Other can watch, huh? Yes, please. Anyone else trying? Okay, we are. Let's please. Can you
Hello,
try?
sorry, I'm trying. It's telling me to put in my nickname.
Yes, you can put your nick. You can put your name instead of nickname. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Good. We
Give
have
me
a
any okay.
well done. Great. So who next trying? Someone else trying? Okay. So when you on the computer you will see the question. Then you have to click other your window on your mobile or whatever you're using. Yes. Where four boxes will come. Huh? And you need to pick the right box. Yes. Which is different color. Okay. We have a two player. Only two player managed to log in. Can you try others? Yes, Ben. Where you are? Can you try as well? Joe, if you can.
On my screen, say you are in. See your nickname on screen. I can't see any nickname on screen. Oh,
That's
yeah.
Down on the screen. Your name is there. My name is there. Down
Yeah,
on the
my
screen.
name is there. So where is
Yeah.
the game?
No, I'm going to play now. I'll start now. Na?
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
not started yet because we have a three player now. We are six. You want to join? Anyone else is trying to join? Otherwise, we'll start. Just for fun. Don't worry if you can't. Huh? Just it's good to be because that's the way we can learn as well. Huh? So active learning always we try to create some activities exciting in when we deliver things. Yeah. So that's help. Okay, anyone else trying? If not, if you can't say no, please, we'll start. Huh? If
For
you
me, I
can't,
can.
okay, we'll start then. Huh? We have only three players because other can't join due to. Okay, let's please. So you will see the question. You will see the question is a note-taking technique, and it will be quick. So on the question is coming. What note-taking technique is this example? Yes. And you have to pick. And you in your side you will in the second screen will show these colors: red, yes, blue or green. Oh, well done. Okay, no problem, we not picked. So next, second question. This note taking techniques we discussed today, what is this? Is it kernel? Is it mind map? Is it outline or the free flow? Okay, good, well done. Okay, next. So this is example of which note taking techniques. Don't worry, just if you can't, you can't.
I'm sorry I can't because I was not here in the beginning of the class. Sorry, I'm really lost.
No problem. That's fine.
Okay.
Mind
Okay.
maps, good, well done, Ben. Okay, the next, what note taking technique is shown in this example? Is it this is mind map or is it what? Is it outline or is it
There's no audio here. Huh? I can't hear you.
oh you can't hear me? I can hear you. It's mean you not pick the mic properly, yeah? Okay, good. Last question. Don't worry if you can't, you can't. Okay, what note taking technique this one? Okay. So this is all about people. I don't know why its voice is not coming. Okay, well done.
Well done, Ben.
Okay, no worries, because we played first time, we'll play next time, you will be good. Okay, welcome. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that's, we can look around the activities, and today lesson we discuss about different note-taking techniques. So please, you all, it's better to go through the learning style questionnaire. What you need to do, you make sure just copy this link, yes, and go through, please, in your own time, and that will help you. And then write down, even when you do your assignment, yes, you can take the snipping tool through using, and you take the screen print, which learning style you have, and you can say my learning style cam is this, yes. Okay, anybody any question before finish? So today lesson we learn about different note-taking techniques and effective note-taking techniques, and we discuss about mind map, we discuss ordinal, and various other approaches, and we discuss effective listening. Why is the crucial effective listening? So that's all today. Anybody any question, please, before finish? Please, your homework is you have to do learning style questionnaire online, yes. You have to copy the link and you have to do, please. So that will help. It takes you 10 minutes, not more than 10 minutes. Have you received the handout last lesson I sent you all?
Yes, I
Yes.
received it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please
Okay,
send
brilliant.
today's zone, because I entered the class very late. I went somewhere before I came, which was
No
around
problem.
10:30. Okay,
I'll send you today lesson recording, and I'll send you the handouts.
Thank you very much. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay. Very welcome. Have a nice time. Stay safe, and
Yes.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, take
Okay,
care. Bye.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.